the edges. And you give this one a little tap. It's kind of a neat little jeweler trick. I'm going to do this one just a little bit more. I want this bracelet to be nice. Oh, it just does such a good job too. You'll see when you're working with that. This is just a little extra thing. You could file it, but it doesn't work as well. This is just perfect. So we're going to do this one. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that works. Okay, now we're done. All right, and that's it. That's the ball burr. And you can use a little bit of oil each time, which I kind of forgot to do, but it worked out anyways. Okay, so here we have the two lovely feathers. And we want to now bend them because, as you can see, the feathers need to bend around your wrist to look nice and to feel good. So let me take this off right now and show you. See how well it's bent. And I bent this particular to my wrist because I wanted it to fit me just right. So we've bent these little feathers. Okay, so there we have the feathers. Let me sort of blow away that. Okay, there's our bracelet laid out there, if you can see it. Okay, now what we want to do is bend the feathers. So I just used this little vitamin bottle. It fits my wrist. You could find a bottle that fits your wrist, and you just really bend it over. I mean, the feather bends nicely, and see it's nice, and maybe fit it and see if it feels good on your wrist, and maybe you have to bend it a little more, but the bottle seems to work really well for me. I bend it right over. And if you're like not very strong, you could use a rubber mallet and just kind of hit it a little bit to make it bend. So I think that's good. And I might bend it just a little more. See, so now we've practically got the bracelet all done. So there's your two feathers. All right. Now, what we need are these 8mm jump rings. And how to do the jump rings is that you take, now these are thicker jump rings, so you're going to need 2 pairs of pliers. So you open the jump ring out like that. Then, see, we're going to hook these 2 feathers together with 3 jump rings. Now, if you want, and you have a little bigger wrist, just use more jump rings so that it fits you. This will make it about a 7-inch bracelet. Okay, so let's see. As we look at this, what we're actually doing is we're putting the tip to the end of the feather. So let's put a jump ring in here. Just put it into the hole. As like so. And there you go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and close this jump ring up. Okay? Just like that. Then I'm going to open up another jump ring. And I'm going to hook it right into there once again. And I'm going to close that jump ring. Oops, twist it a little. The idea with jump rings is to get them really as close and closed up as possible. And this one is quite good, actually. Okay, and then one more. Open it out to the side would be another way. Hook that jump ring in. Now this jump ring is actually going to hook the second feather on. So we want to just slide that feather on there and make sure your feathers are upright. Ask me how I know that. I put them in backwards before. And then now you're going to close down your jump ring. Close it completely up. And there's your, your beginning part of your bracelet. I like these bracelets. These are they're so pretty. I don't know if you can tell how pretty they are, but they are really, really nice. Okay, now here we've got your bracelet practically done. We've got this end, which is going to be your clasp, what your clasp is going to hook into. So let's open up your jump ring. This is all really nice jump rings. These are nice and thick. And let's close your jump ring up. And this one's spread a little far, so I want to get that tighter together. So just give it a little squeeze. I kind of brace it up against my finger. Give it a little squeeze down so it's closer. So there you go. Now, look. We're almost done. Okay, so now we've got to add, excuse me, and in here is where you may want to add a few more, or you may want to take one off. It just depends on the length. The way I'm making it will fit about a 7-inch wrist. So now we're going to do our final little completion of the bracelet, and we're going to add another jump ring. Now this side was the side we bent over. Remember, we used these little rounded pliers and we bent this over. We're going to hook this jump ring right into that bended over area, just like that, and we're going to close that up just like that, and we're going to close that ring up just a little bit more. Yeah. Okay, it's there. Now I'm going to add another jump ring, and I'm going to add my lobster claw onto that jump ring. So let's see. Yep, that's what we need. We need one more jump ring. And here's what I'm going to do. I like these little pointy pliers. They seem easier to work with than these little bulky flat ones, but you can use whichever ones you like. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook right now my clasp, my lobster claw, right onto this jump ring. This is the final jump ring. Then I'm going to just go ahead and hook this right onto the bracelet. Woo! We are done. Come on, that is neat. That is one beautiful bracelet. Ooh, that's so pretty. Now there's your completed feather bracelet. How lovely is that? And oh, check it out. Real easy. We've got the bigger ring. It hooks in nicely. Look at that. It is done. And you did it. This is gorgeous. This is really gorgeous. And there, you could make one for your friend. You guys could both have a friendship bracelet with these. Feathers are so symbolic of freedom and just flying and lovely stuff. So enjoy this. I'm so glad that you came to howtomakecoolbracelets.com with our lovely feather bracelet tonight. And enjoy your evening. And thank you so much for visiting us. And come and see us on our website, howtomakecoolbracelets.com. I have all the supplies for you there. So have a good evening and take care. God bless.